How's it going, guys? Just made a little deck tech for you. Figured anybody playing Fate Reforged might want to try out this Mardu. It's pretty fun. I figured let you guys see it out. I had a blast playing this. So it started off with 2 Dragon Scale Generals, 3 any and 1 white. It's a human warrior at the beginning of your end step, bolster X, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control. Pretty badass. It helped me with a lot of games. Next, we got 2 brutal horde chiefs. Whenever a creature you attack or creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I didn't even bother using the second part of it, but that was good enough for me. Next, we got 3 Rabble Masters because they just are amazing and they help. Then we got 2 Monastery Mentors. It's a monk that whenever it gets prowess, and whenever a non-creature spell is cast, put a 1/1 monk token with prowess into the battlefield. It's a banger. It really fills up the battlefield quick. Then you got 2 Alicia Who Smiles at Death. It's 2 any and 1 red to cast. First strike, 3/2. And I haven't even bothered using her other flashback, but it's apparently helps. A few of my friends have been playing with it. Next, we got 2 Soul Flayers. Just because it's a delve card, it costs 6 to cast, but you can delve it, and any creature that you delve, any of the powers, it basically goes into this. So whether it's first strike, flying, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, reach, trample, and vigilance. So you kind of want to delve out some good guys for that. For that, I have only 1 in here, but it's a Gurmag Swiftwing. Flying, first strike, haste. They don't really see it as a threat, but when the Soul Flayer comes out, it's a banger, because it turns it into flying, first strike, haste, 4/4. Alright, next we got a Mardu Strike Leader. I only have 1 of this guy, but he's pretty good. Whenever he attacks, you put a 2/1 Black Warrior creature token in the battlefield. I usually just dash him out there and leave the other warrior in the battlefield and bring him back. So he's 3 to cast, or 4 to cast his dash. He's pretty good. And you got the Flame Rush Rider. It's 4 any and 1 red to cast. Sorry, I got the foils. Whenever it attacks, put a token in the battlefield, tapped and attacking. That is a copy of a target attacking creature. Exile the token at the end of combat. I was dashing this guy in all day, just destroying people. That is such a good card. You just dash him in, copy whatever's on the board, like especially if it's a brutal horde chief. It'll do that, the whole attacking thing, or even the Dragon Scale General. Like everything just gets massive with that guy. Next, you got 2 Butcher of the Hordes. Cheap to cast for a 5/4 flyer, and you know you can sacrifice them to give anything. With the Rabble Master creating tokens all the time, and these other things creating tokens, it's pretty easy to give this guy lifelink or haste or whatever the hell you need, vigilance. Alright, next we got the Shaman of the Great Hunt. 3 any and 1 red to cast. He has haste, he's a 4/2, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. The Ferocious I've never triggered since I don't play those colors, but I'd assume obviously that would be decent. Next we got 2 Tassiger the Golden Fangs. He's 5 and 1 to cast. He's kind of expensive, but he has the delve technique, so it doesn't matter. He's basically just a 4/5 delver because I never use that. Again, I don't run those other colors. So he's a pretty good card though. Good blocker. Next we got 2 Valorous Stances. It's an instant, and you choose 1, target gains indestructible until end of turn, or target creature, destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. So yeah, obviously you need this where there's all these dragons flying around. Such a good card. And it's an instant that only costs 2. Perfect. Helps trigger the Monastery Mentor and whatnot too, so that's really good. Just Guy Barricade. Costs 2 to cast, and it's got Flash and Defender, and when it comes into play, return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. Really good card because, say, you cast a Goblin Rabble Master or Horde Chief or anything, and they're about to kill it. You tap 2, boom, flash it up, put this in play, and then they got screwed. Alright, 2 Searing Bloods, just because Searing Blood is badass. You're going to want them. Put them in there. Got 3 Lightning Strikes. Just because I wanted room for other cards, I could have made 4, but this is pretty good. Just straightforward lightning strikes. 2 Crackling Dooms. Obviously, everybody should know what crackling dooms are right now. Deal 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. So if they have hexproof and shit, big creature out there you can't really get at, they make some sacrifice it. That's perfect. Okay, and then we're going to get down to 2 despises. Target opponent reveals his hand. You choose a creature or planeswalker from it. Discard. It's a Thoughtseize. It doesn't cost 2 life. Done. Alright, Twin Flame. It's cheap to cast, and you can copy creatures. It's just straightforward. You don't never need to copy it more than once if you're copying something like a Brutal Horde Chief. Maybe you could copy it twice for a Rabble Master or something. It's insane. For all these cards I have in here, it's such a good card. Alright, next we have 2 Citadel Sieges. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, don't worry about the sieges, they aren't nothing great. But the Citadel Siege is such a banger. Like, I always do dragons. I've never done cons. Because you get to tap down an opponent's creature. Like, it's just... Alright, you're about to attack with him? No, I'm going to tap him out. It's your choice. It's pretty good. Alright, now we're going to break it into the lands. It's kind of complicated. 2 Temple of Silence. It's just scry lands. We have 4 Bloodfell Caves. 4 Nomad Outposts. 2 Battlefield Forge. 2 Windscarred Crag. Scoured Barrens. I'm going to go up here. 3 Bloodstained Mire, which is the fetch lands. They're pretty helpful because a lot of these lands come in tap, so it's nice to have every now and then. It's worth it for that 1 life to get the mountains out, or the swamp you need. And that being said, 2 mountains. An Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, just because obviously it's a sick card. And then 2 swamps. And that's the full deck. For sideboard, in case you guys are wondering, what I was running right now is I got the Mardu Scout. He's 2 to cast. He's a 3/1 creature with dash. You can dash him in there and just get him like in and out, quick 3. It's almost like lightning strike. Just boom, boom, every turn. In case you're worried about them blocking or something like that, just wait till they don't know and then boom, cast him out there. He's great with the Rabble Master as well. Just fun to throw in there to make the deck quicker. 2 Battle Brawlers, just because they get stronger because my deck is that colors, so they're cheap. 3/2, done. 2 Active Treasons. If you're playing somebody with, like, I don't know, large creatures, or just something that just comes out every time. It's just like, oh fuck, I want that. Yeah, Active Treason, definitely control deck. It'll switch it a little bit.